Have you ever wondered how to effectively manage your money? Well, let's dive into the world of budgeting. A budget is a financial plan that helps you track your income and expenses. It's like a roadmap for your money, guiding you towards your financial goals while avoiding the pitfalls of debt and financial stress. But why is budgeting important, you ask? It's simple. Budgeting empowers you to take control of your finances. It helps you track your spending, save money, reduce debt, and plan for the future. It's like having your very own financial GPS. Imagine knowing exactly where each dollar is going, having a clear path to reduce your debts, and a solid plan for future savings. Sounds like a dream, doesn't it? But it's entirely possible with budgeting. Remember, budgeting is the first step towards financial freedom. Budgeting sounds straightforward, but it requires some key principles to be effective. Let's delve into these principles. First off, realism is crucial. Your budget should reflect your actual income and expenses, not your ideal ones. Set achievable goals to avoid being discouraged by unreachable standards. Next up, flexibility. Life throws curveballs, and your budget should be prepared to catch them. Allow for adjustments to accommodate unforeseen expenses without derailing your entire financial plan. Consistency is the third principle. Regularly updating and reviewing your budget ensures it remains an accurate reflection of your financial situation. This continuous engagement helps you understand your spending habits better. Lastly, prioritization. Distinguishing between needs and wants can be tough, but it's essential for effective budgeting. Prioritize your expenditures based on their importance and urgency. And remember, it's okay to occasionally treat yourself within your budget limits. With these principles in mind, you're ready to start building your budget. Before you start allocating your funds, you need to gather all your financial information. First, let's take a look at your income sources. These might include your salary, any freelance work you do, dividends from investments, or even a side hustle. Add them all up to get a total monthly income figure. Next, list all your monthly expenses. This includes everything from rent or mortgage, utilities, groceries and car payments, to entertainment, dining out, and your morning coffee. It's important not to leave anything out, no matter how insignificant it may seem. Finally, separate these expenses into two categories: fixed and variable. Fixed expenses are those that stay the same each month, like your rent or car payment. Variable expenses, on the other hand, fluctuate from month to month. These might include groceries, gas, and entertainment. With a clear picture of your income and expenses, you can now start setting up your budget. Now that you have your financial information, it's time to set up your budget. Choosing a budgeting method is a significant first step. You might opt for the envelope system, allocating cash for each category of your expenses. Alternatively, you could go for a zero-based budget, where every dollar of your income is assigned a job. Or perhaps the 50-30-20 rule suits you best, dividing your income into needs, wants, and savings or debt reduction. Let's say, for instance, you choose the envelope system and your monthly income is $5,000. You could start by allocating $1,500 for housing, $500 for utilities, $600 for groceries, $400 for transportation, $300 for health, $200 for entertainment, $1,000 for savings, $500 for debt repayment. This is just an example, and the actual numbers will differ according to your circumstances and financial goals. Next, you allocate funds to different categories. This allocation should reflect your financial goals and lifestyle choices. For instance, if you're focusing on paying off debt, allocate a larger portion of your funds to that category. Lastly, don't forget to plan for savings and emergency funds. Savings will help you reach your financial goals, and an emergency fund is a safety net for unexpected expenses. Congratulations, you've set up your budget. But remember, a budget is a living document that needs to be maintained. Maintaining a budget can seem overwhelming, but luckily there are tools to help you. Let's dive into some of them. First, we have spreadsheet templates. Think of them as your digital ledger. They are customizable, simple to use, and great for visualizing data. However, they require manual input, which can be time-consuming. Next, we have budgeting apps. These can automatically track your spending, categorize your expenses, and send you alerts. They're perfect for on-the-go budgeting. But be mindful, they usually require access to your bank account, which may raise privacy concerns for some. Lastly, we have financial software. They are comprehensive and can integrate with your bank accounts, investments, and even retirement plans. They can provide in-depth financial analysis, but they come with a learning curve and may be overkill for simple budgets. Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all solution. Choose the tool that best suits your needs and start tracking your budget. A budget isn't set in stone. It's a dynamic tool that needs regular tracking and adjustments. Imagine your budget as a living entity, constantly changing as the financial landscape of your life shifts. Keeping a close eye on your expenses is crucial. You can do this by saving receipts, jotting down purchases, or using an app designed for expense tracking. Now let's talk about the review process. At least once a month, take some time to compare your actual spending against your budget. This review is not a time for self-criticism, but a moment for understanding and improvement. Sometimes, life throws us curveballs, like a change in income or unexpected expenses. When this happens, don't panic. Instead, adjust your budget accordingly. Maybe you've reached a financial milestone ahead of schedule. Great! Adjust your budget to set new goals. Remember, the key to successful budgeting is regular maintenance and adjustment. Now that you're a budgeting pro, let's go over some final tips for success. A common pitfall is setting unrealistic goals. When you overshoot your financial targets, it's easy to get discouraged. Instead, aim for achievable milestones and celebrate when you reach them. Another common mistake is forgetting to budget for fun. Everyone needs a little leisure in their lives, so allocate a small portion of your budget for entertainment. It will make sticking to your budget much more manageable. Perhaps the most important tip is to exercise financial discipline. Resist the temptation to splurge or make impulsive purchases. Remember, a budget is not a restriction, but a tool for financial freedom. Lastly, don't forget to adjust your budget as needed. Life is full of surprises, and your budget should be flexible enough to accommodate them. With these tips in mind, you're well on your way to financial success. Remember, it's never too late to start budgeting. Your support is crucial, not only for your personal financial growth, but also for making an impact on the world around us. Today, we want to bring your attention to an organization we care about, Maids of Nature, who are working tirelessly to clean up our environment. If you'd like to support them, donations can be made through the hyperlink in the description below this video. Even a small contribution can make a big difference. Sharing this video and tagging your friends can also help spread the word about their noble cause. Should you have any further questions about budgeting, or if you'd like to share your budgeting success stories, please feel free to get in touch. Our email is sliger@lifeitsnevertoolate.com. You can also find us on the web at www.lifeitsnevertoolate.com and on YouTube at www.youtube.com/@2rvgypsies. For more updates on our work and other useful tips, follow us on social media at 2rvgypsies. In closing, we want to express our deep gratitude for your support. Remember, it's never too late to start budgeting, and it's never too late to make a difference in the world. Your financial discipline can not only lead to personal success, but also contribute to a better world.